What's up, y'all? Sparta here. So, for my first video on this channel, what I want to do is I want to, I guess, detail what I think a, a good amount of buffs would be for Juggernaut. And the main reason I'm doing this is because he tends to be what people think as low tier, right? What people would call low tier. So, in my opinion, what they can do to make him not be as bad. Not necessarily go to the stratosphere of the greats like Corvus Glaive or any of those other kind of champions. At least make them very solid. I feel these particular these rework, not necessarily reworks, but buffs or whatever they can give to him when that would be nice. So, in terms of what I feel about, say, I feel when he gets attacked, I'm sure him getting the Fury buff when he gets attacked makes sense. But I think him just getting one stack, but also it just having an 11% chance to come up is very is not good at all. Like it should at least go to maybe 50 or 60, maybe 70 if you want to be on the higher tier of it, but 50 or 60 would be nice, I guess. The heavy attack, I don't necessarily have any sort of qualms with. Anything else is there's really nothing that I feel is bad there. But another thing, a couple other things that I feel they can do to juice him up a little bit is he needs more crit. He definitely needs more crit. I feel his block proficiency is a bit low. It's kind of difficult to get parries off with him sometimes. But let me go into a fight here, I guess. So I can showcase you guys just exactly what I mean. So, oh, and also I feel he should be able to crit through block. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. As well as kind of like how am I forgetting his name? Cause I'm I'm doing a lot here. Jesus Christ. Colossus. I don't know why I couldn't think of Colossus' name. But kind of like Colossus, I wish when you parry, people would take damage, like the opponent would take damage from it. I do feel like that would be a decent enough buff for him too, because you're pitting against the juggernaut, you should at least take some damage, right? So that would be nice. But as you guys can see, what I'm showcasing here is that his when you look at something like I'm blocking at pretty much the same rate at the same time that I would with like Corvus, right? But he's just not getting any sort of parries off as much, which kind of sucks. So I feel his block proficiency should definitely go up. I'm not sure about his immunities. I guess I'll check that right after this. But in in terms of stuff like that, I do feel he does a pretty decent job. I just feel he should hit heavier. I re- I really do feel he should hit heavier. It doesn't really it makes no sense to me that you have this big old character, the Juggernaut, and his crit chances are very low. He doesn't gain fury that often or doesn't have any other opportunities to gain fury aside from getting hit. Him parrying is a bit, not as good as other characters. I'm really trying to think of what else. All the stuff I've pretty much stated. I need to look at what his awakened ability is. He doesn't go into unstoppable all that much when he's when he's not awakened, and it makes a lot of fights a slog when you don't get stuff like being able to crit through block. To me, that kind of sucks. Someone like Corvus, where you can crit through block and it doesn't take any of your it doesn't take any of your glaive charges, is really nice. It's really convenient. But for someone like Juggernaut to have any sort of, way to do a good amount of damage through block kind of sucks. Or he's like, there's other characters like Apocalypse that could also hit you through your block and eventually stun you. That should be something that Juggernaut should have too. Like, it is kind of weird to me how there's just like very little that this character can do that makes him viable, but they have him in the 6-star pool. Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. He doesn't need any. I don't think he needs anything crazy like, oh, they should just give him a heal or some stupid shit like that. I just feel like when you're getting hit with them big ass hams that he has there, it doesn't really make sense that, one, he doesn't stun you through your block. Two, he doesn't crit you through your block. Three, his crit chances are low. It's like, there's just a lot of stuff there that I feel they can definitely work on to make him better. Hopefully, these next round of updates that come out, where they're going to be, upgrading champions, buffing champions, and stuff like that. Hopefully, Juggernaut gets put into there. Hopefully, they see that both him and Miles Morales, because Miles Morales also needs some love. For like, it really doesn't make sense to me how both of these characters are in the 6-star pool, but they're just so bad. They're just not great when they could be great. Justice for Juggs is all I really want to say here. This is Sparta. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for support. Let me know what you think Juggernaut can use in the comment section below. Have a good one.